I walk slow, shadows on my back, whiskey eyes, heart dressed in black. A quiet stone beneath his skin, every scar's where I begin. No need for fire when your silence burns. No crown to wear, just lessons learned. Smoke in my veins, steel in my soul. I don't run fast, I walk cold. No saints inside, no mercy, oh, just me in the night, on a long dark road. Suit pressed clean, but my hands ain't pure. Talk soft, move sharp, stay obscure. I dance with ghosts that wear my name. They whisper truths I can't explain. I don't seek light, I just carve my lane, where silence sings and bullets rain. Smoke in my veins, steel in my soul. I don't run fast, I walk cold. No saints inside, no mercy, oh, just me in the night, on a long dark road. Call me sinner, call me king, I wear both like a wedding ring. No prayers left, no debts to pay, only grit to guide my way. Smoke in my veins, steel in my soul. I don't run fast, I walk cold. A ghost in a suit, a name untold, just me and the night, on a long dark road. Velvet suit and a silver ring. He walks like a man who's lost everything. Bar lights flicker in the pouring rain. Each footstep echoes a whisper of pain. like a cold blue steel. Every smile's a scar he hides in this town. Only smoke survives. 'Cause smoke don't lie and whiskey don't forgive. He plays for keeps, not to forget, but to live. Blood runs deep where the shadows cry, and truth burns slow, but smoke don't lie. Pocket watch stopped at 104. The minute she left and slammed that door. He buried love beneath the floor. Now vengeance hums in a minor chord. To beg to her to rest. You see, the devil, he once shook his hand. Now the devil won't look him in the eyes again. 'Cause smoke don't lie and whiskey don't forgive. He plays for keeps, not to forget, but to live. Blood runs deep where the shadows cry, and truth burns slow, but smoke don't lie. There ain't no justice, only memory, fire, and blues. He don't speak much. When he do, it cut. Boots on wet stone, silence in his strut. Cigarette burn like a secret left untold. One look from him, the room turns cold. He walks alone in a world made of glass, suit sharp like vengeance, heart made of brass. Don't need no crown, don't sit on no throne. He's the king of the dark, and he walks alone. Cards on the table, but he plays with his eyes. Smiles like a ghost, truth wrapped in lies. Every friend was a lesson, every scar was a name. He don't run from the fire, he became the flame. He walks alone in a world made of glass, suit sharp like vengeance, heart made of brass. Don't need no crown, don't sit on no throne. He's the king of the dark, and he walks alone. No prayer in his breath, but he holds to his honor like it's all he has left. He walks alone, and he walks real slow, with a past full of blood and a future he don't show. Gentleman by choice, outlaw by tone. The devil don't chase him, he calls it home. Black tie, no smile, he walks the street. Leather gloves, no prints, no heat. Whiskey breath and polished shoes, every step a silent move. He don't shout, he don't chase, just a stare, and time makes space. The city knows when he appears, even silence starts to fear. He's a velvet trigger, cold and clean, no blood stains on his routine. A ghost in tailored midnight threads, he pulls the world by whispered threads. No past shown, no future sold, his secrets kept in suits of gold. 1,000 lives, a single name. He doesn't kill, he ends the game. No mercy in his shadow's grace. He moves with elegance, not haste. He doesn't fight, he makes you choose. In every war he doesn't lose. He's a velvet trigger, calm and slow. He leaves no flames, just falling snow. A phantom's hand, a silent blow. The man you see is the last you know. Fell soft like whispered guilt. It kissed the streets she used to tilt. No lightning cracked, no winds betrayed, just shadows dancing where we lay. A cigarette burns slow and low in hands that once held something whole. The night folds in, my collar high, the city breathing one long sigh. Velvet rain, it never shouts, just slips beneath the quiet doubts. No flood, no flame, just soft unseen, like love that died but left it clean. trace her name in window glass. Each letter smears like things don't last. The world still moves, the traffic moans, but I keep dancing here alone. I don't forget, I just refrain from speaking truths that bruise like rain. Her echo hums in empty bars between the drinks and dying stars. Velvet rain on linen dreams. It soaks through silk and tailored seams. No thunder roars, no goodbye said, just rain that writes the words we bled. If she still walks beneath this sky, she'll know I never learned goodbye. Midnight coat, velvet shoes, street lamp flickers, I light my blues. Ash in the air, like sins I wear. Silence speaks, but I don't care. Cards on the table, knife in the sleeve. Trust is a whisper that no one believes. One hand on fate, one hand on steel. Smoke in my lungs, that's how I feel. I I've danced with devils, played with kings. Wrote my story in darker things. A rose and blood, a glass half low. That's the path I choose to go. She said my heart was cold as war, but I gave her more than I gave before. Gentlemen cry, but only inside. We bury the pain where shadows hide. So pour me that whiskey, one last flame. I lost myself to earn my name. Left your gloves on the velvet chair. I lit a match, but you weren't there. The ice in my drink melts just like truth, slow without sound, like fading youth. There's ashes in my glass, smoke on my coat. Your shadow still lingers like an unfinished note. I don't pray no more, but I still pause for the ghost of your voice in a world without cause. The gramophone plays our secret song. It skips on the part where we went wrong. Cufflinks and blood, a folded regret, but I still wear your name like a private debt. There's ashes in my glass, silk on the blade, a kiss in the dark that memory made. I don't lie, I don't speak, just sip what's left and feel the weak. So here's to the things we almost became, and the man in the mirror who forgot his name.
Top coat draped, no badge, no name. Walks like thunder dressed in flame. Whiskey voice, hands in gray. He gambles time and walks away. You won't know he's in the room till your shadow starts to bloom. No gunfire, no alarms, just a word and you're disarmed. He's the whisper in tweed, sharp as truth, soft as need. Doesn't fight, he reads your fear. Moves like smoke, then disappears. He's the whisper in tweed, and you wish he'd never leave. Pocket watch and silver knife, never raised but ends a life. He lights a match, not for war, just to see what hearts are for. Don't beg for mercy, one said. It's just silence dressed in red. You blink and he's just a tale told in bars where legends pale. He's the whisper in tweed, sins dressed up in noble creed. Leaves no footprints, leaves no debt, but you'll remember what he meant. He's the whisper in tweed, and the night still smells like regret.
In the chilly mist, empty streets, overcoat flies in the biting breeze. Peaky cap shades, half a cold face. Smoke curls around like an untold tale. Under the dim light, wine shimmers in the glass. Sharp eyes cut through the dark night, fists clenched tight, a silent vow. Future painted in blood and steel, I stand tall. Heavy breath of countless secrets, deep dark tunnels, no way out. Lies covering bitter truths, gold and silver, hearts decay. Under the dim light, wine shimmers in the glass. Sharp eyes cut through the dark night, fists clenched tight, a silent vow. Future painted in blood and ash. I am the gentleman among step, every choice, black and white, the line blurs out on an empire of steel. I stand tall. And falling tears, will the sword of justice truly gleam clear? Darkness embraces, lost souls wander here, only smoke remains, ashes drift away. This suit still holds the scent of her stay, like perfume and gunpowder fading away. She said nothing, but her silence knew some things end without coming true. Quiet nights, they don't shine, they slip between your heart and spine. No loud goodbye, no shattered glass, just one last glance, then she walked past. The ashtray's full, the glass half spent, the room still hums with what she meant. Curtains drawn, the city mute, I hum old songs in a tailored suit. Quiet knives, no blade, no blood, just words unspoken that cut like flood. She left no mess, no final line, just memories dressed in smoke and wine. I don't chase ghosts, but they sit with me still, in the cracks of the floor and the break of the chill. A kiss can wound if it lands too slow, like rain that falls but never shows. If she ever wonders where I've been, I'm right where she left me, in tailored sin.
He don't speak in full goodbyes, just a glance through whiskey eyes, a silver watch, a leather glove. No room for hate, no time for love. He walks like silence wears a suit. Each footstep plays a minor blues. He lights his smoke with borrowed flames, and trades his sins for nameless names. There's a storm behind us still, a knife behind each thrill. He's the reason that your heart don't trust, but damn, he makes the danger feel just. It's the way he vanishes like smoke through a midnight kiss, leaves a chill in the heat, a heartbeat on repeat. You'll never hold him, but he'll stay in your veins, a melody carved deep in your pain. He hums a tune no one knows on rooftops where the cold wind blows. His shadow lingers in perfume air. You won't see him, but you'll know he was there. No need for guns when your voice is sharp. He cuts through lies like strings on a harp. He's charm in a blade, jazz in a fight, the type to bleed in black and white. It's the way he vanishes like thunder dressed in elegance. He's here then gone, but the echo lives on. You won't forget how he closed the door like a prayer you never whispered before. The streets are empty, but I hear her shoes, echoes in puddles of things I lose. She's not coming back, I know that well, but some nights still ring like a chapel bell. The night knows my name, whispers it low,
like smoke from a match that no longer glows. I don't need a light, I don't need grace, just one more step in this forgotten place. I left my coat on her old porch chair, hoping the wind might find her there. But the wind just sighs like a worn-out tune, and I walk these blocks under a hollow moon. The night knows my name, calls like a train, carving through silence and slipping through pain. I don't reach out, I don't complain, I just fade slow like her perfume in rain. Somewhere a jukebox still plays her song, dusty walls that don't last long. I hum it low with a cigarette spark, a ghost in love with the dark. The night knows my name, knows where I've been, carries my sorrow like original sin. No home, no flame, just a man and his name. In the night, shadows tall, cigarette burning in the preacher walks, deals in the dark where the devils meet, blood on the table, boots on the street. This ain't no place for mercy or prayer. You cross the line, boy, you best beware. Smoke in my lungs and steel in my hand. A deal gone wrong in a no man's land.
gone wrong in a no man's land. Ashes fall like southern rain. Men like us don't change. Just trade gold for pain and names for graves. Tale no preacher knows. He don't speak much, but when he do, it cuts. Boots on wet stone, signs in his strut. Cigarette burns like a secret left untold. One look from him, the room turns cold. He walks alone in a world made of glass, suit sharp like vengeance, heart made of brass. Don't need no crown, don't sit on no throne. He's the king of the dark, and he walks alone. On the table, but he plays with his eyes, smiles like a ghost, truth wrapped in lies. Every friend was a lesson, every scar was a name. He don't run from the fire, he became the flame. He walks alone in a world made of glass, so sharp like vengeance. No crown, don't sit on no throne. He's the king of the dark, and he walks alone. his mirror, no prayer in his breath, but he holds to his honor like it's all he has left. He walks alone, and he walks real slow, with a past full of blood and a future he don't show. Gentleman by choice, outlaw by tone. The devil don't chase him, he calls it home.
Black tie, no smile. He walks the streets. Leather gloves, no prints, no heat. Whiskey breath and polished shoes. Every step a silent move. He don't shout, he don't chase, just a stare, and time makes space. The city knows when he appears, even silence starts to fear. He's a velvet trigger, cold and clean, no blood stains on his routine. A ghost in tailored midnight threads, he pulls the world by whispered threads. No past shown, no future sold. His secrets kept in suits of gold. 1,000 lives, a single name. He doesn't kill, he ends the game. No mercy in his shadow's grace. He moves with elegance, not haste. He doesn't fight, he makes you choose. In every war, he doesn't lose. He's a velvet trigger, calm and slow. He leaves no flames, just falling snow. A phantom's hand, a silent blow. The man you see